Hello peoples! Today I'd actually like to try and explain something because I quite often come across these videos where people complain about how they are somewhere drawing in public and someone else just comes and sees that you are obviously drawing, and then they ask this stupidly obvious question, are you drawing, or do you draw, or something along those lines. And I actually am one of those people who ask those stupid questions, and I'd like to try and explain why I do it and why other people also might do it. And I come from the promised land of the stereotypically socially awkward people, aka, you guessed it, it's Finland. So I think I know somewhat what I'm talking about here. And the reason why I asked that question is why I ask that question when I see that someone else is drawing, or I see that that person has obviously drawn that drawing. And why I ask stupid questions about drawing is that I want to start a conversation. That's it. I see someone drawing, or I see that someone draws regularly or something, and I get really excited because I see, okay, you draw, tell me more please, yay, let's talk, let's be art friends, and stuff like that. And yeah, but it might not always work, and that's when the that's just when the awkward situations come from, and that I might come off as rude. Yeah. But and the reason why I asked that question also is, and not something less stupid, is that it's really difficult to start a conversation with a stranger, or a half stranger, or someone. And that's kind of an easy conversation starter, and then if the other person is willing, we can just develop the conversation more from that. But yeah, people of course are not always willing to talk and stuff, and especially in those situations, I guess the thing might turn awkward, and then the person drawing might think that I am just a stupid human asking stupid questions and go away, essentially. I hope that was somewhat clear. And even though I am from the promised land of the stereotypically socially awkward people, I actually have never been asked that question myself. I've never been on the other side of the table. I'm always the one who asks the question, and so I don't really know what it's like what it's actually like to be asked that question. And even though I actually draw quite a lot in public, so I think it's just a matter of time, maybe, because usually if I draw outside and then someone comes to talk to me, it's usually a kid who just stares for a while and then says that I'm really good at drawing, and then I'm like, oh, thank you, you are so kind. But never people who actually want to talk with me, maybe. Because, okay, that's also maybe the Finnish attribute, that people just don't want to talk with strangers, or don't dare to try and start conversation with strangers. I understand that, and maybe I am just a bad Finn in that case, trying to start conversations with people who might not want to talk with me. But and it's usually, anyway, in my case it's rarely turns bad, so I have continued to do it. People are usually willing to talk about their art and showing their drawings if I ask and stuff. Of course, I back up immediately if I see that they don't want to, but at least I hope I see might be that I'm just too excited to see in many cases, but yeah, well, whatever. That's not the topic. I'm sorry this went really random, really fast. Or at least this went all over the place really fast. But anyway, I hope that might explain at least the behavior of some people, and that might give a reason why people ask stupid questions and stuff. And of course, if you have different opinions or different experiences, please tell me about it, because this is only one kind of experience. This is only one person talking about their experiences and stuff. So there probably is a lot more to the table than what I see. But anyway, thank you for listening. Oh yeah. Before I stop, the drawing that's going in the background is I tried to a different approach to my technique. In this case, I wanted to make a clean-ish line drawing traditionally before taking a photograph or scanning it and then coloring it digitally. And this is how it turned out. It turned really dark. I don't know why, but I think quite often my drawings or my digital coloring turns really dark, which makes me kind of sad, because then it's really dark and no one wants to look at it because dark stuff is boring. You know, this one dark mush. I think I need to study value more. And in the end, which made me laugh when I did it, is that I was almost finished. I had been working on it for hours, and then I was like, okay, finally this is finished. I can wrap this thing up. And then I remembered, oh yeah, I have to flip the drawing first before calling it done. Then I flipped it, and then I saw that it was completely out of place. It looked ridiculous, and that made me sad for a while. But then I just took the artist's chirurgical knife, aka the lasso tool, and then I just did some surgery on this thing. And I laugh at the surgery thing a lot. I found it really funny. It's probably not funny for anyone else, but I apologize about that. And what this thing actually is a minotaur kind of thing. I experimented a little with mixing like human and a bison, and well, this is what turned out. I don't know if I'm that happy about it, but this is what it looks like. It's finished, it's done, it's something, so that's a success anyway. Yeah, that's about it, I think. Finally, thank you for listening, and thank you for watching, and see you later. Bye-bye.